Welcome back to Points Before Power. The topic we have for you today, I think, is one that most people might not know about, and I didn't even know about even after I started with credit card reward points. It did always trip me up what the difference was between credit cards from banks and your co-branded credit cards. And I think Paul's got a short story to share with us that other people might relate to.
Absolutely, Mike. So a few years back, I was discussing credit card reward points with one of my relatives at a family party. She's an individual who had a misunderstanding about how if she were to close her Chase Southwest credit card, she would lose the points and miles that she had earned. This is an easy mistake to make because many people do believe the same thing. So let us attempt to explain the two different types and categories of points and some of their nuances. So the two types of cards that give the user rewards are number one, we'll call it the bank slash cash back cards. For example, the Chase Freedom. And the second type is a co-branded either miles or points loyalty program cards. For example, the Chase Southwest or the Amex Hilton. Amex meaning American Express. So, Mike, would you explain the first type?
Yes, the first type is, as Paul said, the bank or cash back card. And Paul mentioned the Chase Freedom is the first type, but American Express, Discover, and Bank of America all have similar cashback bank cards that can be used for various redemptions, but are all listed by the bank and are internal. Using Chase as an example, if you had 10,000 points in your Chase Rewards account, you could redeem those for 1 cent per point and obtain a $100 credit towards your bill. You're going to want to pay attention to this. If you close that card that gives you access to these points, you will leave the points in the account unused, so you no longer have access to these points. You may have the ability to transfer the points across similar cards, i.e. Chase Freedom or Chase Sapphire, but that is a discussion for another time. To keep things simple, just remember, you close this card type, you lose access to these points. I repeat, you close this card type, you lose access to these points. Now, Paul, I think the other type might be the opposite of this, correct?
Exactly. So the second type, the co-branded miles points loyalty program cards, again, American Express, Hilton, Chase Southwest are some examples. A card of this type, we'll use the Southwest as the example, but all cards, the Marriott, United, IHG, and the like, all work the same. The bank, Chase in this example, will deposit points into your respective reward account. So this one would be the Southwest Frequent Flyer account. And the takeaway on this card type is if you cancel the card, you'll still have access to the points that have been deposited into your external rewards account. So again, if you cancel the card, you still have access to all those points that you've deposited in your separate external rewards account. So there are instances where these points could be pulled back from the credit card company, but as always, read the small print on your credit card contacts. It's because this card type deposits those points into your external frequent flyer, stay, loyalty account, what have you. You should have the account set up prior to application. I've said it before, it'll save you headaches in the long run. And again, those are points that you have access to regardless if you still have the card in your pocket.
Okay, Paul, I know you just said it, but can you just summarize once more the two different types of cards and recap any key takeaways?
I'd love to, Mike. So in summary, don't confuse the two different types of points, where they go, and if you will or will not have access to them, if and when you do close the card. If you close card type 1, the bank cash back card, and you leave points unused in the account, that would be unfortunate. You'd lose access to them. Likewise, but exactly the opposite, if you keep card type 2 open, the Chase Southwest, and pay the annual fee so that you can access the points, even though you don't need to have that card to access the points because they are separate in an external account, that would be money wasted. We don't want either of those errors. So a misunderstanding these two types of reward systems could cost you money and or points. We'd hate for that to happen.
Exactly. That's why we're here. Things like these are the reason that we started this channel, is to avoid these problems that you might have. If you'd like clarification, please post in the comments and we'll do our best to answer any questions.
All right, take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.